Hey guys, Dale here, back with some more RimWorld, and we have our first set of raiders. It is day 13 for us. Some wasters. They're going to be preparing for a little while before they head on over to us. Gravel Shield was over here doing some mining, so I'm kind of like manually redirecting him back to the ship, hoping that he'll walk through the water instead of down this way. Looks like Sonia was asleep. They're currently restricted to the ship right now. And I don't want that stuff sitting there, so we'll get that pulled off of the apparel rack, outfit stand, whatever it's called. I did give Gravel Shield a little bit of a haircut, so you can see we've gone with some dreads and different beard, just like feels a little bit more like him rather than the Shadowheart high ponytail braid he was rocking before. Our little Yitikin, our little dog boy, is not quite converted yet, so we haven't started recruiting him. But like I said, I think we're just gonna kind of like mine some of these valuable resources: steel, plasteel, not steel, but plasteel, silver, some uranium, and some components. And then we will probably find somewhere to establish a colony, because we actually need to build tons of wealth. I'm sure we started with a ton of wealth. So we're already at like 126 with just 2 columns. So that is a little wild, but these guys, I don't think they're going to be a problem. Okay, so they are starting their assault. Don't have to walk too far to get to us since we're smack dab in the middle of the map. We have Sonia taking some cover, Gravel Shield here, standing out in the open. But we have like pretty good range, right? Yeah, we've got one down already. Gravel Shield? Okay, you're not terrible at shooting, but you just like did not land any of that, did you? Where do we want to put these corpses? I do want these corpses to just kind of like disappear kind of quickly, so we'll just store them in the water. Do low, clear corpses, human-like, not colonist corpses. You guys are free to go. And actually, we did not set a schedule for you, so we'll go ahead and do that. Yeah, I think our priority is getting this guy recruited. I guess we'll stick him in the Mechanitor armor until we can get something better made. Well, I guess we can make some plate armor soon. We're almost done with battery, then we'll do heavy bridges, just because this is kind of a slog, and I don't feel like chopping trees down. We have plenty of steel, but I do want to break into this ancient danger before we leave this map. Are there any other ancient dangers? I think we took like a pretty good look yesterday and it didn't appear, so it seems like that is holding true for now. And just a little bit later in the day, we have another tribal that's shown up. Just a single one, so we'll head over here. Do we want you? Oh, you are good at mining. You're a Neanderthal, so you're not good for much else. You could be a tanky boy for us if we manage to capture you. Oh, you know what? Why don't you just ignore him for now? Ignore. And let's send you guys back to the ship. We'll just like let him bleed out. Like no severe permanent injuries, right? Schedule actually unrestricted. Let's just ignore for now. And I don't want her getting too far away. Where is your fire at will button? Let's just do that. That way you can like tend him as soon as he drops. Consciousness 59. Moving. Okay, my dude. Come on, you got 2 hours left on you. Okay, go ahead and tend. Yeah, go ahead and just tend him. have a look here. Another miner to capture. It seems like between Gravel Shield and this new guy, we potentially could set up a mining outpost, right? Okay. 7 hours. Why don't you go ahead and capture him? We did move the prison into this area. I want to keep the prisoners together so that if they have any kind of like berserk rage, they just take that out on each other. So we'll capture you. We will set you guys back to attacking, and you're already unrestricted, so that is just fine. So our ship is pretty nicely painted, except for like the new structures that we've been making. So I do want to grow some dye. I think I'm gonna stick a planter right there. I've closed these vents, and we're just gonna open that up to the sky. So that they can just get some nice natural sunlight. Yeah, that makes it a little cramped in there, but I guess that's the best we can do until we have some gravlight panels and can do some expansion or decide on a permanent place to be. We've had another independent space refugee fall from the sky, 51-year-old Erica Church. Bio, she's pretty good at a lot of things. Nearsighted Iron Man. Pain shock threshold plus 15. Oh, she could be like a tank for us or something, right? Better at melee. Health-wise, dead in 8 hours. We have Sonia coming out to rescue her. Maybe Sonia, you should like try and do some tending, and then we'll rescue her. We'll see if she joins that way. Maybe not. Let's do this. Let's swap this to colonists. We'll swap this back to prisoners. Gravel Shield can go sleep in the battery room. And once we're done tending her, we'll go ahead and capture her. That way we can just like change her ideology and convert her. And she's independent, so this won't impact relations with any faction. Okay, we got a new recruit, Irto. What do we have going on with you? You are terrible at fighting. Let's grab you and do that. We'll turn construction basically off on you. Harvest growing. See, you're really good at mining. You're decent at mining. Let's turn leaning off on you, and then we will lower the priority of most things for you so that you do some hauling. Okay, weapon-wise, I guess we'll give you the bolt action for now. You're tough. Maybe we give you the knife. Why don't you take that knife for now? I want to hold on to the Zeus hammer for someone that can actually swing it. Research-wise, we're working on casual apparel. We did research heavy bridges, and we got a little bit mining done over that way. Now with Irto here, hopefully we can get some more done. And then I am reorganizing some of this stuff. We're going to move our batteries down here, and we'll make this like a room of some sort. Well, Sonia and Gravel Shield have become lovers. They are sharing a bed. I'm putting some chem fuel infrastructure down. So we have some pipe network that came with the ship. And we're going to connect this tank up to this guy. We are going to do just like a bit of wood harvesting, and I will set a bill for turning chem fuel into, or turning wood into chem fuel, I guess, as we need. Getting our second batch of dye coming in. We've been able to paint some things. Our prisoners are not responding so well to being converted. Happening very, very slowly. Are any of these guys good at social? No, it's just Sonia. I was hoping that maybe we could get someone to be the moral guide and use the convertibility on them, but I think that'll just do more harm than good. We did have some Muffalo come at us. So you can see the remnants of them there. We'll get those guys hauled in. I think we've mined the plasteel out. We're working on some uranium right now. We got some gold and silver. I think some more components spread throughout the map. And then we'll kind of be done with this area. And hopefully we'll find somewhere where we're not quite out in the open. Well, it's definitely a wealth thing. We just had some raiders arrive via transport pod. We have, it looks like, 1 over there and 3 down this way. They're gonna prepare for a little while, is that right? Yeah, so we'll take out this guy and then we'll come and get these guys over there. Irto, why don't you man this door? You're not really gonna be doing much for us right now. And Graph Shield immediately front of line. Oh, this is a Saurid. So you have Static Lord, Skip Master. Those are really great. Health-wise, you're down in 6 hours. Okay. Change of plans. Irto, you're gonna come this way. And I also didn't realize that Irto is a lady. So I hope that I have not been referring to her as a him. But these Neanderthals, it's tricky sometimes to be able to tell. Okay, so I just want you to bleed out, go down, because we want to harvest you for genes. We got a few things. I guess we'll put genetics right after basic mech tech. Basic mech tech is so light, we could probably just get that out of the way real quick. Okay, why don't you head on in? And these guys are right down there. You are so speedy, my dude. Do you have anything that makes you fast, or is Sonia, does you have some kind of health issue? Because you have like bionics, right? You have a bionic leg, moving armor skin gland. Oh, smoke leaf, your consciousness, that's why you're slow. Okay, that's fine. They're only allowed to have it when their mood is kind of low, so I would rather her be a little slow than completely, like, broken. Oh, these are all swords. Okay, what in the world are you rocking? You have a probe gun? What is that from? Dune. Oh, you guys rocking some Dune weapons. That's a Dune weapon also. This is just like a shotgun. We are not in cover. Okay, this guy is down. Missing a leg. If we're just harvesting him for genes, that's not too big of a deal. Okay, crap shoot, come on. Okay, Irto, where's this guy? Guy has not fallen yet. Health-wise, you got 3 hours. Bio, cooking, tortured artist, fragile. Okay, you're down, you're down. Okay, you're good. Why don't we strip and capture you? Let's haul these weapons in urgently. And then we'll keep an eye on that other guy to see if we can grab him also. And we'll decide which one we're keeping, maybe both of them. Not like the animals that are easy to hunt here. And Sonia, let's just make sure you're gonna be fine. Okay, come on, dude. Drop for me. Just realized he's rocking a gun, so I don't want to get too close. Oh, there we go. Go ahead and capture this guy. We aren't too far away, but we're not exactly close. Why don't you go ahead and tend him? And oh, we didn't give you a proper schedule. You are probably not a very good medic, right? So this might be a sketchy situation. Sonia, you got that guy. Yeah. How is he doing? 2 hours, but you are a pretty decent medic, so he'll be fine. Tending. What are you doing? grab in. We have some heal root. Okay. Four hours. 7. Okay, that's good enough. Go ahead and capture this guy. What did you drop? This is a steel dirk from Dune. We'll pick that up. Maybe we'll upgrade your knife. Well, something really strange is happening with the swords. They won't eat any of the nutrient paste meals, and Sonia just keeps like throwing more and more food on the floor. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try removing their legs. Like very RimWorld solution, right? If we go leg, we'll do that and that. Do it a couple times just in case it fails. You know, if they get it done. Actually, one of you was already missing a leg, right? You're missing your right leg, so let's do that. We'll just we'll install peg legs, we'll remove them. That way they're incapacitated, and maybe instead of them waiting for them to try and eat food, we'll just feed them directly and we won't end up with this mess. I guess we'll just have to see how much contents, herbal medicine do we have? We have 1. Do we have more on the map? We have 44, so we'll just grab all that so we're not using like regular medicine on these guys. Well, it's finally happened. We never got the quest for a royal, but we do have a deserter with some silent neuroformers. Oh, you are in some crazy looking gear. I know it's probably just flak. It's just like styled interestingly. Shooting melee, social, health, stats. That's fine. Yeah, let's go ahead and accept. You are visibly changed, hidden. She joins. Let's restrict everyone to the home area for now. We're gonna have to convert you if we keep you. And what kind of weapon do you have? You have an assault rifle that looks pretty crazy. That is super neat. What is the deal with this assault rifle? Go to gear. Let's take a look. It is source. Okay. So I assume it's a style. Do we see style here? No. Okay, so it's literally like a Dune assault rifle. It's not a style. Well, welcome to the colony. How soon are they gonna show up? It doesn't say, but they'll be like right on her tail, right? So maybe we take a stand like right there. Okay, removing their legs does seem to keep us from spamming nutrient-based meals, so we're manually feeding them and not waiting for them to try and eat. I'm not sure why they weren't eating on their own. I looked at their ideology. I don't think they're like vegetarian or anything, but I didn't really check that close. Eating nutrient paste is disgusting. Okay, that's fine. Loyalty squad coming in from 2 directions. So we got 2 over here and then 1 over here. Okay, that's not bad with them split up like that. I am perfectly fine with that. Itro, why don't you head out this way? And this guy looks dead. We'll haul it in. Instantly down. An SMG, sure. Some intel, that's great. Not sure if we'll be using that for anything, especially since we don't have a comms console next. We did become eligible for the Archonexus. We need a colony of 350k wealth. What are we at right now? Okay. Not quite there. Okay. Guy's gonna try and come around to our bridge, and we will greet him as soon as he gets here. He has a hawk lance. And are you also from the Dune pack? Okay. Oh, Sonia, you do not have a shield belt. This This person came with a shield belt, though. That's great. Okay, you're out of here. We'll let you escape. That is just fine. Are you any good at you're all right at social. So if we convert you, you could become our moral guide. We just have to get you converted. Probably not going to do that soon. We have a bed for you. Schedule. You guys are unrestricted. We'll figure out your work. And I think we're pretty much almost done mining. We have some uranium up there that I'd like to get. Maybe we stock up on steel just a smidge. I went ahead and grabbed the mech link already. But we will grab this line. Well, we'll grab this ancient danger now that we have quite a few people. Irto. Do I want to stick you in some armor? Maybe that's what we do first. Let's get smithing complete and we'll get you in some armor. On the world map, we did find a genetics laboratory, so I would like to check that out to see if we can get some genes so that Sonia can actually start using some psychic powers. Okay, well, we have raiders dropping in right on top of us, which reminds me that I should probably install a roof mod that allows heavy roof on the craft ship. Thankfully, we did get some like trooper armor, so Irto is a little bit more armored than previously. Also rocking that Dune sword. No survivors here. Okay, you guys are free to go. Let's get these corpses out of here. Thank you for the free beer delivery, I guess. Irto, how badly did you get hurt? You got hurt pretty bad. Let's do a medical bed. Let's have you rest until healed, and then Sonia, we'll let you do that, and then we'll have you prioritize ending to Irto. Okay, we're not back up to full health yet, but I think I'm ready for that ancient danger investigation. We've gotten all the precious metals off the map. Basically, I did uninstall our atomizer. I threw in a simple research bench. So if Sonia and that name we're gonna call you Cosley is easier to say. If Sonia and Cosley are both available for it, we'll have them both researching, but let's go ahead and head down here and we will see if there is anything worthwhile in there. I do have Cosley rocking the flat gear that she came in. Ort has some trooper armor we picked up, as well as a cape now. Some gloves. We are going to be making some boots as well. It's just like Sonia's our best at everything, so we can only kind of get that stuff done when she's available for it. Here too. Let's go. Hope it's just bugs. It's not just bugs. Oh, that is a crazy amount of insects. I don't like this. Not insects. Mechanoids. Maybe we just take off. Maybe we just take off. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. That was what I was like the most worried about, and we took it out. Oh, okay. We can do this. Ooh, even better. Even better. I see. Does someone have a unique weapon? EMP launcher. No, the EMP launcher just looked like it might be a unique weapon. Okay, so these guys are friendly. These guys are friendly. Irto, you get out of the way. Mega Scarab Revenge. Sonia, okay. You help like put fires out. Go here. Sonia, can you pop in and help? We got some marine armor. Okay, Irto, you're gonna strip this guy. Okay, Sonia, move in. You move in. You move in. Ooh, I don't want the fire to burn everything down. So let's just do that. Okay. Sonia, will you take this guy out? He should go down, like, pretty quickly. Okay. Okay. Air tip. Just need to get out of the fire, my dude. Can you maybe do some of that? I want to arrest her so we can strip her. Armor, like the ranged shield belt, basically. Okay, let's stick you in there for now. 4 prisoners. Bosley, can you arrest her? Okay, you guys put out the fire. Are you wearing anything good? Oh, you have a vac suit, some marine gloves. Okay. Strip her. Gravel shield, come down, help with the fires. Okay, we'll release you. Unless you're amazing. I didn't actually check to see if you were amazing. Shooting's pretty good. Raven. Stiff. Health-wise, armor skin gland. Maybe we pull the armor skin gland out of her and then let her go. Gear-wise, you've got some gold on you. Orders, we will just unforbid all this stuff. Okay. And so, say all of that. Gravel shield, what are you doing? Why aren't you helping with the fight? You're incapable of putting out fire. And your social is terrible, so I'm not sure if you could take that prisoner. Come on. And then fires look pretty contained. Let's see what we got in this loot box. A psychic reader, not terrible. Do you already have one of those? I am hesitant about brain implants. Even though your brain is like loaded up with a bunch of stuff. Nothing that would affect her if like an EMP hit her. So I think that's fine. This marine armor is going to go to Irto since they're tanking for us. The trooper armor, maybe we give to Sonia because I think it's considered, it is a middle layer and she's just wearing a flak vest right now. So I think that. Okay, well, we'll get all this loot taken care of. We'll get some free bionics. Oh, you're so creepy. You're such a creepy lady. And then I think we'll get off this tile. So we'll do that tomorrow. Thanks for hanging out, you guys. As always, until next time, have a good one. Bye. Uh-oh.